I believe we are live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. And happy to see everybody here again. I'm really quite sorry that I wound up just being a little bit late today. Um, Regrettably, I just got home late from work, which is super weird and not something I have dealt with recently. So, yeah, sorry about that. But I thought we would start today with some stuff that has been dropping in our Discord. There's been a lot of like Batman content, and somebody has recently posted about, although they've not yet posted the actual model for a heavy Mandalorian from The Mandalorian. So I'm very excited. I think this is going to be really cool. But I really wanted to take a minute to just look at some more Discord stuff because the stuff you guys are posting in there is super awesome. Good evening, Melvin. Good evening, Orlando. Thanks, everybody, for popping in. So let's start with, I actually just got a 3D model from our Discord, from Steinersaurus. And he was actually working on a Batman v Superman suit, but he was looking for some help with the chest piece. Now, I was going to import this model. It's an OBJ. And from the downloads, come on. There it is. Because he was trying to make sure that the back was accurate to the actual thing. And I think that we can all agree this is more accurate than the piece I made for my patrons some time ago. Now, I'm actually going to take a quick second, just scale the whole thing down ever so slightly. And I'm going to do my normal every which way bit of like, oh, grab everything, tries to quads, just tidy it up ever so slightly for Pepakura. I actually really like the way that this has curved in like this. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to, yeah, there we go. Join those two. Just I think that'll do better there in the long run. And then I think we also have to acknowledge the fact that there's a few lines here that need to be tidied up because we got some crazy nonagons going across the shoulders here. And that will not sit right with Pepakura. Actually, that's pretty clear all the way across here. So let's grab the whole thing again. I forget, is there a way to... He's joined some weird edges on the inside here that are unnecessary. I think we can delete this edge. Yeah. I think we can delete this edge as well. I don't think that's there. It's not. Yeah, these two lines especially are just hanging out in space. I'm actually not convinced that these are a part of this. Hang on, let me see here. They're not. Yeah, see this, all of these points are just points over the top of this, it looks like. Unless, oh no, they're not. They're not, it's just freaking out. Hang on. Wait, this one might be. It is, but these two aren't. Lord. Yeah, because if I delete this one, suddenly it vanishes. Okay, all right, we're getting somewhere here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm essentially going to go through and grab parts and merge them to a single vertice because they're essentially straight lines anyway. So I hit M at last here, and see that just consolidates them all to one point there. The last point that I grab, M at last. At last. Oh, man. Okay, yep, and kind of do that for the shoulders. Pretty easy, pretty simple to do. I'm sure that there are larger features, but it's worth noting how to do this on a small scale in case you only need to make a small edit to your model. Go, boop, last. Here we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, same dealio here. Doop, bow, bow, bow. Let's see. I actually want to preserve the slight angling of these, so I grab these parts and I hit J, and that joins it along the existing topology, rather than hitting F, which creates those sort of latent extra bits. Oh. Yum. Here we go, J. J. Trying to leave this as clean as I can, frankly. Not trying to go too crazy with this. I actually think I'm just gonna eyeball that and make it ever so slightly flatter there. Sweet. Which is crazy, because this is, like, perfectly done at the bottom here. Although, I am a little surprised that we didn't just, out of habit, create a face from there to there. Which I think I'll do. Wabam. Yeah, just out of habit. Just so that this terminates in a face that is not weird looking. Sweet. Awesome. And I think that'll just about do it. The rest of this seems pretty straightforward. The edits don't seem to have gone too far. I think we can just sort of go for it. Yeah, I think that's the case. So let's go ahead and we will do all of our little bits and pieces here. Mesh. I actually want to clean up, merge by distance. We're just going to make sure that there weren't any weird vertices hanging out there all on their own. And then I think we're good to go. So I'll go ahead and export this. Oh, wait, nope. This is a nonagon here. There we go. You almost got me there. You almost did. Here we go. Let's go ahead and I'll just go to object mode, file, export as OBJ. It's the best format for Pepakura. It just recognizes it way better. BBS updated chest plate. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm actually just going to close this out. I could save this file on its own, but it's not that complicated. And I can always export the OBJ again if for some reason I need to. Let's open this up, and we'll go to the desktop. Here we go. Ooh, normalized two faces. That's weird. It's not usually the case. Let's see. Okay, this looks pretty straightforward. Albeit a little unclean at the very top here of the shoulder, but it appears to be the way he wanted it to look. So I will respect that. So let's go ahead, specify some cut line edges. I actually think if we do point to point, and I make this a little bigger so we can see what we're doing, we'll have a better time here. How is everybody doing? How's everybody's week going so far? I'm having a pretty good one myself. Sorry, I got myself a McDonald's chicken sandwich. I was running so behind. I really like their chicken sandwich, which I know is blasphemy to some people, but it works for me. It works on me. I don't know what to tell you. And then, of course, a Baja Blast, because well, I shouldn't have to explain myself and my Baja Blastery to you. It's just good. Your eyes were filled with stars, so you picked up a guitar. And how the people gave the attention that you crave. Tonight the stage was yours. How the world has watched you rise and fall 1,000 times before. Polka never dies. So when your stage is gone, how the dance will carry on, and you'll rot down in your grave with the souls you couldn't save. Tonight the stage was yours, how they loved your moans and sighs, but the Reaper loved you more. Polka never dies. Come on, you indie hipster darlings and new pop country starlings, to the Main Street Legion halls. Look into my crystal ball. Emo, screamo, polka never dies. Last call, dance hall, polka never dies. You'll be the first against the wall, and polka never dies. You are the first against the wall, and polka never dies. Here we go. Oh, nope. Let's... Oh, there's a nonagon I missed here. Frack! Oh, you know what? I can do it this way. This is fine. I'm okay with this. See what I mean there? There's no line from there to there. And if I were to attempt to create one, I can almost guarantee this program... Actually, these two are also nonagons. I think the program would absolutely flip its lid. Oh, actually, I might need to, because... See this flattening it's doing there? Ah, frick. I gotta fix this. My bad. Okay, let's reopen Blender, folks. Hot diggity daffodil. Okay, let's fix this. This is the rough part. Sometimes you get there and you just don't have what you need. Come taste my knees. There we go. That's better there. And actually, I feel that what I want to do is actually join like that. Yes. That is better. I actually like this separation a bit more. Where is this point going? What is going on here? Oh, there's a face on the inside here. I didn't even notice that. That is so unnecessary. It's all faces. Delete faces? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's a face on the inside edge there that we just do not need. Okay, I'll leave that chest detail as detailed as it is there. File. I'm gonna export this literally just over the file I just exported. There we go. Export. Don't save. I don't want it. No, don't save it. I don't want this. Why would I want this? Seems ridiculous. Ridiculous. Still normalizing two faces. No idea where those faces are. That's okay. Not a big deal. Just not a big deal. So news for those of you who are not in the know yet, we have found a new place to live. So the shop's going to be moving again. The beginning of next month. So there'll probably be a little gap in content, like a little gap, but not, hopefully not a big gap. I mean, we're doing stuff still, so I don't hope there's a big gap. No bigger than it has been right now, if that makes sense. You know, I have been a little bit slower on the take lately, but I'm okay with that. I've been a little bit. I felt a little less pressure to get things done for this lately, but I've still been getting stuff out to like the patrons and whatnot. So it's feeling good to ease up on the gas pedal a little bit, even as we're oh gosh, how many subscribers do we have now? I didn't check the count before I went live today. I was so rushed. I have like 2,300 subscribers, which is super cool. Like that's so fun for me. I really appreciate the fact that enough people really enjoy the content. I mean, Riser, who's a really awesome builder on YouTube, has started doing a suit of Republic Commando armor using my templates, which is a huge confidence buff for me. I'm really enjoying myself, frankly, getting to watch it come together. And he's just a super stellar guy, so, you know, no downsides there, frankly. I don't know, it's just nice to feel like, you know, there's a little bit of recognition there, but also I don't have anything to prove necessarily in terms of needing to post like every day and whatnot. I just really like making the content, and I enjoy getting to enjoy it with you folks. So there is that. Sweet Adeline. Every time it rains, pennies from heaven, yeah. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven, yeah. You'll see your fortunes falling all over the town. Be sure that your umbrella, yeah, is up, upside down, waiting for a package of sunshine and flowers, yeah. If you want the things you love, then you must have showers. You hear thunder, don't hide under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. For you and me, the minute you walked in the joint, I could tell you were a gal of distinction, a real big spender. Yeah, so refined. Wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. Powered up, I don't pop my cork for every gal I see. Well, hey, big spender, just spend a little time with me. Spend some time with me. Spend some time with me. Spend some time with me. 'Cause if I were a rich man, all day long I'd be bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Not 154 inches. Jeez, no. It's like 17 inches. Maybe, actually, it's got a collar. Let's call it like 19 inches tall. Not 119 inches, no. Jeez. Here we go. See, that looks pretty good already. We don't need any flaps. This looks pretty good. We don't need to do too much work on this. We're mostly just going to consolidate some stuff. Let's adding this edge all the way around this edge. Here we go. Cause it's a lazy day, roaming along, watching all the clouds go by, rolling by. It's the day I love and how. That's the day, the place I'll take you now. 'Cause it's a lazy day, lazy day, lazy day, lazy day, going up a lazy river by the old mill run. That lazy, lazy river in the noonday sun. Linger in the shade of a kind old tree. Throw away your troubles, dream a dream with me. Going up a lazy river where the robin's song awakes a bright new morning, we can loaf along. Nothing but blue skies up above, that's what I love. Going up a lazy river, how happy you can be. Oh, up a lazy river with me, lazy day, lazy day, lazy day, lazy day. He up a lazy river with me. Where I can buy a paper doll that I can call my own. A doll that other fellows cannot steal. And then the flirty, flirty guys with their flirty, flirty eyes will have to flirt with dollies that are real. When I come home at night, she will be waiting. She'll be the truest doll in all this world. I'd rather have a paper doll to call my own than have a fickle-minded real-life girl. Oh, I must have had $1,000,000 or more. Well, I must have played the doll's game or no. I just quarreled with Sue. That's why I'm blue. She's gone away and left me just like all dolls do. I tell you boys, it's tough to be alone. And it's tough to love a doll that's not your own. I'm through with all of them. I'll never fall again. Say, boy, what you gonna do? I'm gonna buy a paper doll that I can call my own. It's a doll that other fellows cannot steal. And then them flirty, flirty guys with their flirty, flirty eyes will have to flirt with dollies that are real. When I come home at night, she will be waiting. She'll be the truest doll in all this world. I said I'd rather have a paper doll to call my own than have a fickle-minded real-life girl. Cab driver, drive by Mary's place. I just want a chance to see her face. Don't stop the meter, let it race. Cab driver, drive by Mary's place. Cab driver, once more round the block. Do. Never mind the ticking on the clock. I only wish we could have had a talk. Cab driver, once more round the block. Cab driver, better take me home. I guess that I was meant to be alone. When don't stop the meter. No, what is it? I hope God sends me a loved one for my own. Cab driver, better take me home. The cab driver, better take me home. God, I love the Mills Brothers. Okay, let's see here. This is pretty much all done here. What are we missing? Oh, no, these are done too. This is, by nature of what it is, unfolded. Okay, so we got to do over the tops, the shoulders here. This is kind of just what it is in terms of being a piece. Same with that by nature. Let's see, grab the two of these. I'm basically just planning on doing it like this. Doop, ba-doo, doop, ba-doo, doop, ba-doo. Go grease lightning, you're burning out the quarter miles. Grease lightning, go grease lightning. Dum bum ba da 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 dum dum da dum da 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 ba da 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 ba do 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 Okay, yep, this piece goes just all the way around like that as a collar. Piece there, and all right, I will finish this circle bit. And then I thought, you know, I had taken a lot of time last week to unfold that Batman mask by Aslan from Justice League War. But I didn't actually finish it. You know, I nearly finished it, and it's been a while since I fully finished a thing on stream. So why don't we do that? Just as soon as I finish up this little circular bit, and I'll make these available on the Discord, because they were made available to me by the Discord, and so I think that's only fair. As we'll make this chest plate available for those of you who are big fans of Batfleck like me. You've all seen my videos. You know what I'm talking about. I just kind of like it. It's cool. Here we go. Is this how I die? Do 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 do. Oh, I really like this. If ever I would leave you, It wouldn't be in summer. Seeing you in summer, I never would go. Your hair streaked with sunlight, your lips red as flame, your face with luster. You know what? Actually, I need to do a little Google here. Batman versus Superman mech suit back. I don't actually know exactly what this back is supposed to look like, so I don't... you know, this is a slightly more accurate piece. Yeah, I can see that. I'm thinking... Your face with a luster that puts gold to shame. But if I'd ever leave you, how could it be in autumn? Seeing you in autumn, I never would go. I've seen how you sparkle when fall nips the air. I'd know you in autumn, and I must be there. And could I leave you running barely through the snow, or on a wintry evening when you catch the fire's glow? If ever I would leave you, how could it be in springtime, knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by you so? Oh no, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. No, never could I leave you at all. No, not at all. Ba-dum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-da-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-da-dum ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-da bum ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum ba-dum bum ba-da-da-dum ba-ba-da-dum-dum-da ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da, 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 da. Some cut lines in there. That's weird. That's all right. You know, I said I wasn't going to do it, and then I just wound up... I just wound up doing all the erasing on this anyways. That's okay. We still have time to look at the other of the Batman. I arrived late. I'm on the clock. I gotta do just a little bit more, right? There we go. Do 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 do. I'm sitting there by the girl with the golden hair, ruby lips, popping gum, and electric stare dashboard. And the lights holding on a pretty head. I'll rust with you, I'll rust with any one of you. Nostalgic nights have got me feeling it's all gone, gone, gone to rust. It's all gone, gone, gone to rust. Baby, don't keep me waiting on this memory. The years and tears have gone and turned you into as you see. It's all gone to rust. The malt shop's a derelict skeleton. The disco's dead and the hop is done. The raves are all flickering out, and your future flames follow and rot. Let's drive the Cadillac into the sea. It's got transmission in my memory. Reminiscing in a retrograde will fuel our pointless escapades. I'll rust with you, I'll rust with every one of you. Nostalgic nights have got me feeling it's all gone, gone, gone to rust. It's all gone, gone, gone to rust. It's all gone, it's all gone, gone to rust, gone to rust, gone to. Do I look lonely? I see the shadows on my face. People have told me I don't look the same. Maybe I lost weight. I'm playing hooky with the best of the best. Put my heart up my chest so that you can see it too. I'm walking the long road, watching the sky fall. The lace of your dress tangles my neck. How do I live? The death of a bachelor. Oh, letting the water fall. The death of a bachelor. Oh, seems so fitting for happily ever after. Ooh, how can I ask for more? A lifetime of laughter at the expense of the death of a bachelor. Cutting my mind off. Feels like my heart is going to burst. Alone at a table for two, and I just wanna be served. And if you think of me, am I the best you've ever had? Share one more drink with me. Smile even though you're sad. I'm walking the long road, watching the sky fall. The lace of your dress, how it tangles my neck. How do I live? The death of a bachelor. Oh, letting the water fall. The death of a bachelor. Oh, seems so fitting for happily ever after. Ooh. Ooh. How can I ask for more? A lifetime of laughter at the expense of the death of a bachelor. Damn. My voice is all over the damn place tonight. might be a sign that I'm not truly recovered yet, frankly. Oh man, page conservation on this is garbage. But these are pretty straightforward and clear templates at least. So yeah, we'll call that good on these. I think this looks pretty cool. Let's do that, and let's open up that Aztlan mask we were working on before and see if we can't tidy up the other side and do some general tidying on this. I think that would be fair. Say what you mean, tell me I'm right, and let the sun rain down on me. Give me a sign, I wanna believe. Whoa, whoa, Mona Lisa, wanna see you run this town. Whoa, whoa, Mona Lisa, pay to see you frown. There's nothing wrong with the time. We're just all over the place tonight with music. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Nope, that doesn't work. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, go and take me home. Country roads, go and take me home, 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 home. Country roads. Here we go. Nearly got the other side of this frickin' headpiece done. Here we go. Lord. Okay. Let's see. What's different there to there? This should go like this, right? Right? Yeah, I think that's it there. That should be like this. I think we got it now. And of course, dum-ba-dum. Spider-Man. Oh, I should be a singer. Thank you, Hugo. Thank you very much. I did study singing for a while, but it's more just really something fun to do. Just something fun to do in a group. On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet cove of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. Such a wonderful craft she was rigged fore and aft. Know how the wild winds drove her. She stood several blasts. She had 27 masts. We called her the Irish Rover. So fare thee well, my pretty little girl. I must sail away. Fare thee well, my pretty little girl. I must sail away. We had 1,000,000 bags of the best lager rags. We had 2,000,000 barrels of bone. We had 3,000,000 bales of old nanny goat's tails. We had 4,000,000 barrels of stone. We had 5,000,000 hogs, 6,000,000 dogs, 7,000,000 barrels of porter. We had 8,000,000 sides of a blind horse's hides in the hold of the Irish Rover. Fare thee well, my pretty little girl. I must sail away. Fare thee well, my pretty little girl. I must sail away. There was old Mickey Coote, who played hard on his flute, and the ladies lined up for a set. He went tootling with skill for each sparkling quadrille, though the dancers were fluttered and bet. With his sharp, witty talk, he was cock of the walk, and he rode the dames under and over. They all knew at a glance, when he took up his stance, that he sailed on the Irish Rover. So fare thee well, my pretty little girl. I must sail away. Fare thee well, my pretty little girl. I must sail away. Ooh, that's still a little messy. What if... okay. Thoughts. So because this is so wide at the bottom, it doesn't want to neatly fold up on the sides of it. So what if we tried something a little bit different? This is a nice, smooth, sort of round curve at the back. What if instead of that, we did something more like this? Where we took essentially... Oops. Here we go. A point like this, so that it meets sort of where the... So you can see it sort of meets where the top meets the inner ear face there. And now we have a part that looks like this on the back. Use sort of as a capstone, or you could remove it if you needed more space to get your head in there, I suppose. And now... Now we could do this. And actually, because it's a little shorter, I might even feel comfortable doing something like this, where we actually combine the very front of it together, which is not something I do on a ton of helmets, but there's actually quite a bit of detail locked right up front here. So if we could get some of that and sort of push it together, that would be ideal, I think. What would that look like here? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I think this could be really good for it, honestly. Let's try this. Instead of this one right here. Push it back up to there. Yeah, I think this could be super, super good. Not the normal way I unfold stuff like this, but it's coming together, actually. So let's go ahead and join some adjacent edges. As per usual, want to separate that and then go back and do the rest of it here. Oh, whoops. Separate that there so that it doesn't overly join everything. Whoops. Join adjacent edges. Yeah, I think that'll... Is that better? Hang on. Ah! I must know. Oh, it is a little better. Yeah, we're gonna do it more like these. I know it's a very subtle difference, but I do like the way it's smoothing out better. We'll do that, and then that should be it, I think. Trying to get just those outer bits there. Oh, wow, they might be bigger than that inner bit. How do I solve this? I don't know if I can solve that. Oh, yes, I do. I go like this now. Watch. Watch, watch. Watch me now. There we go. Ta-doo! Oh, and then, of course, we stick all of this back together as well. And I think we could actually... Yeah, we could actually combine that there. Got the little bat in his eyes there, where it meets with the forehead. This goes on the back. And then either side. Now, this is such a sharp point on the nose. I wouldn't recommend trying to do this as an undercut, so I'll leave these as two separate pieces here. But let's go ahead and erase some lines just to make this all a bit clearer. We want to keep... Whoops. I want to keep this line in the center of each earpiece because there is a very clearly defined point there. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, really harsh angles on this chin piece, frankly. Damn. Okay, let's... I don't think we need virtually any of these lines on this, honestly. This is a really clearly defined piece. Yeah, I think we can just boop, basically get rid of all of that. If we wanted to, we could paint back in here. There are some... There is some definition to the ridge of the brow here, but it's basically just along this line. So if we wanted to, you can leave that in. But I don't... those lines are so harsh, it's almost confusing. Yeah, I'll leave them in now. You can decide for yourself. Don't really need any of that back piece. Let's do one of these and then make decisions about the other side of the nose. But there's on the other than beer, 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 turtley beer, 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 turtley beer. In heaven they have no beer, that's why we drink it here. And when you're dead, the old man said, oh, you'd rather be drinking your beer, 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 turtley beer, 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 turtley beer. If it wasn't for all of the Guinness, I'd have gone home a long time ago. I'd have been straight and I'd have been sober, not staggering to and fro. I remember the words of my father as I order up one more. No matter how much you stagger and such, you can never fall over the floor, floor, floor. Turtley beer, 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 turtley beer. I often give the water to my son and to my daughter. I often give the wine to my wife. Her mother's big and scary. She drinks up all the sherry, and the baby takes the milk to save its life. Oh, my father drinks poteen to keep his thinking clean. It keeps his mind so nimble and so clear. Oh, but them that's wise as I are going to live until we die, survived by just an empty jar of beer, 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 turtley beer, 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 turtley beer. Oh, my beer, I spilled my beer. Ray, the man who buys me beer. Me, the man who drinks my beer, far a long, long way from beer. And so I think I'll have a beer. Lots and lots and lots of beer. Tea, no thanks, I'm drinking beer. That'll bring us back to beer, 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 truly beer, 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 truly beer. Here's a story, a little bit gory, a little bit happy, a little bit sad. There we go. Hello there! Welcome to the stream. I'm actually cleaning up some more Batman from last week. Regrettably, it looks like user, where is he? Where is he? User Ben Bear is still working on his heavy Mando, so we won't be taking a look at that tonight. But God willing, he will see fit to share with us next week, and we can take ourselves a little peek. Also, I wanted to apologize to everybody because I totally meant to put together a contest for this month for Unfolding. It just kind of didn't happen. And now that it's the 18th, it feels like the wrong time. So I'm going to try and get back on the wagon this coming month. So we'll sort of do an every other. For now, shall we plan on the odd numbered months for contests? And I think that's just kind of how it's going to go for the time being, at least. Let's see here. Go. I think this might be a little overly jagged. I think actually we could probably just do away with that. Make this more of a curve. But I think you'll need a little bit of an undercut on this top part just because it's such an intense curve. So it kind of has to be undercut there. But this, as it is there, mostly just makes sense. Like that. Let's go ahead and paint back in just a couple of lines for registration. Let's see if we mark out where sort of the earpieces meet. That could be very useful. Bow, 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 bow. There we go. And then I don't honestly think we need a bunch of registration here. I think that could actually be really confusing. Now, what if we just essentially did this? And the center line like that. Yeah, I think that works for me. And then if we pulled maybe one from the back here on the side, just that meets up. And we can sort of see where this sort of goes. Oops. Oh, that's not lovely. Can I go one lower? Would that work? Oh yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. Easily. Easily. Okay. And then... Oh, I suppose we should probably do the same thing here. Actually, the more I look at it, the more it kind of feels like it might be a mistake to do it that way. Here, we'll take that. And one more registration mark on each of these up here. Just so that we can see where it's supposed to... Wait, what? Oh, I'm just off on both of these. That's hilarious. Okay, yeah, there we go. And I think with that we can call these templates just about done. Here we'll reset the model view. Oh, I could have fixed that before we started. Oh well. There we go. Bop, bop. Just all the parts that we need. Basically, just getting rid of one side of the head in terms of patterning here. But yeah, let's stick this up on some pages here and call it just about good. Frankly, this has been pretty good. Yeah, pretty productive, especially for having gotten here ever so slightly late. Very glad to have been able to make it though, frankly. But them that's wise as I are gonna live until we die. Survive by just an empty jar of beer. Beer, 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 to beer, beer. Is there a way to squish this up onto this page? Is that possible? I just don't know. Looks possible-ish. I'm trying not to put it directly across this cross section of those 4 pages there. I find that very annoying when trying to assemble patterns. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah, a little 8-page template there. Bam. Of course, there's a bunch of friggin' gaps in it right there. Ugh. But this looks pretty good. I'm inclined to save this. And now we've got this, and we've got our updated BVS chest plate, which looks super cool. Before we wrap on tonight, I wanted to look at one other thing. Somebody had dropped in, I think it was in the pattern sharing? Yeah, somebody had dropped a Batman Arkham City belt, which sounded super cool, but I have no idea what condition the model is in. There's your Discord there. Here, we'll save that. This looks pretty good. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed by this unfold already. I think you've done a pretty good job of capturing the larger bits here. And you even adjoined some edges. Of course, we could probably go a lot further. Just, I think some of this is a little more dense than it ought to be. And of course, there's no actual belt piece here. But maybe we take a look at this another night. Promise of things to come. Am I right? For now, though, I think it's about time I signed off. I am exhausted, and frankly, it's been a hell of a day. So I think we shall sort of wrap up. I really want to thank everybody for coming out, because that, as always, you know, it's crazy that you would do anything, and the fact that you choose to be here is very meaningful to me. And I really hope that you do consider checking out the Discord, because obviously everything there is what sort of came about for tonight. And I hope that they in turn get a kick out of all of this. So for now, shall I just thank my patrons? I do have patrons. I have a Patreon down below. If you would like to support the content, if you like all these free templates and whatnot, feel free, please, to check it out. Unknown, Andrew Valente, Gabriel Lancia, Sam the Man, Suit Props, Laura, Ruben, Wilson Ferreira, Matt G, Landon STR, and of course K-Snake, and Austin of AJ Plays Piano. Thank you all so much indeed for supporting me and supporting the channel. There are lots of different ways to support the channel. You can check out our Patreon, of course. Also our Etsy store. And, of course, if you're looking to commission something, I am open for commissions, even as I go through this great period of transition. So lots of crazy stuff happening, but for sure, cool stuff coming out of the shop. Depending, I might try to do a Thursday stream. I've been messing around with mini painting lately, because I'm doing a bunch of D&D stuff. So maybe I try streaming some of that. That could be fun. I don't know. I've been exhausted. We'll we'll find out. Maybe you just get some really pretty pictures. But for now, thank you all so much for being here. I've been Jaden for Foam Armory. As always, please take care.